Taking a look right here between Ruler and Teddy. And this is really the iconic matchup, I think, for me, especially watching this series. Is
Zoe a pick that has been hopping up in priority, so happy to see Faker do a bit better on that pick as well.
This, I think, is the meta where the mid lane is actually quite powerful.
To totally deny him away from that one, and now Sylas comes in. It can be flexed to mid or top, but Faker did play it in the series. I believe he did take a loss on that one, yes.
We have 8 seconds left, and Corki is not okay. There we go. We got the the
Faker
swap.
jumping onto mid Callista. Yeah, I'd love to see that one.
Mid Callista,
that, but it's just an unfortunate reality. We'll see if he can actually make something happen as he's going for a gank in the top lane this time around, but we all know that Sylas can be a little bit slippery here. He's actually going for a trade onto Peanut Con. Not very scared, but still a nice amount of damage
on
there.
That sustain now to keep up with Urgot inside of the matchup. And this could actually... Oh, this is really close, actually.
Lands that second one, and immediately the Fear Beyond Death into Ignite Flash, as easy as you would like. First Blood goes to CuVee. Wow, good stuff from him.
Yeah, and that was a fantastic and much-needed solo kill by Gen.G. Khan's on a little bit of a cooldown right there, gets hit directly by the E, and it was at this point Khan probably, well, he didn't quite know yet, but he was about to, that he done goofed, Brendan.
He done goofed real big. I mean, looked like the coaches were even in shock, but definitely happy that that was able to come on in as...
It's not even just about how many games can you get in, because, well, hold that thought for a second. Clid trying to get some MVP points.
Here's Clid, there's the kick. He doesn't have his flash, so should be a pretty easy gank. Down he goes. As I'm gonna have to hold that thought for now, as Faker thinking about coming in with the poke, has Khan up in the top side, but it's a 2-on-3. That means that no can do. They're just going to have to trade that one for the Cloud.
It would be extremely big for SK Telecom.
They're making a very wide rotation into the Gen.G jungle. Now they're trying to turn on to Fly, but that aftershock keeping him alive for so long. In goes the two-shot barrage, and Khan from behind trying to make it happen, but two members of SKT immediately go down, and here's CuVee from the top lane. Teddy, he is way too late to get onto this one, and the Fear goes down onto Faker. That's 3 kills now that go the way of Gen.G.
Yeah, and Faker is relatively healthy. No, it's going to go down. Yeah. Whoa.
Hey, he wanted to get after Faker there. Calm down, Mrs. Rift Herald.
What was that?
You can only attack turrets.
Oh, man. At this replay, SK Telecom decide that there's no objective on the map, so they want to make a fight happen. And right here, Mata, he tries to do some sort of engage, doesn't end up being able to do anything. Khan says, I'm helping, but the only thing he's helping is the enemy team. As CuVee about to use Khan's soul to try to get the Fear Beyond Death onto Faker, forcing him to flash away for Gen.G rather than SK Telecom. Mata going for a hook, but you're not allowed to take that hook anyway, even if you land it.
Well, how about a double man play? They're really getting in there. Sinja ultimate taken by Khan, but the rest of Gen.G able to get out of there with actually none of their summoners taken away. That is going to be the second matchup tonight. If you guys are looking forward to that one, definitely tune in. We'll still be here.
We'll be here until tomorrow. Are you kidding?
So, okay, this is actually something big. We do have this second Infernal, and it looks like SKT is ready to fight. They're not just going to give this one away for free. Faker taking a little bit of damage before the fight does start here.
That's what you think, Brendan.
They just go out the back door here. We do have Fly up in the top side. The teleport does come in. They do see this happening, and they just want to turn immediately onto Fly, but he gets into the back line. But he is going to ultimate himself down. Clid not in a great spot, and Khan taking a ton of damage as well. Is going to re-engage, but he, alongside Thresh, will go down, as well as Teddy. They tried to force the fight, and they're going to pay big time for it. 3 kills and another Infernal Drake.
Yeah, themselves in this game. And Corki going to try to do his best to try to poke them down. But Peanut still has his flash available. CuVee even has one to boot. Or Smites.
Yeah,
Smite. A caster, by the way. So thought I'd let you guys know that. Wow.
And they don't even really need to look at the Baron. They could just poke them away, and SKT is going to have no hope.
Yeah.
No chance in hell in getting near that objective right now. Clid thinking about it for about a millisecond there, and then he decides against it as Gen G, they pick up Infernal, and they pick up the Baron, looking fantastic in this game 1.
Yeah, and taking another quick look at this, this is David versus Goliath, what, you know, maybe should have happened. As SK Telecom, they're trying to make something happen, but they're not going to be able to. You need Corki to just deal a massive amount of damage before this fight even tries to progress, and when he doesn't do it, like I was saying, Protoss Death Ball, it just moves right through you. And Ezreal, I mean, it's like the Colossus. It's just raining down.
Two champions that when they get behind look very unimpressing are Silas and Corki. And both SKT have both of those champions right now. And they're feeling really good about that one. The ult goes down onto Faker, but he cleanses late and he can't get away from the True Shot Barrage. Doesn't even flash it as he will go down. And as if they even needed that pick, Gen G looking to end this game.
Yeah, and this was almost a perfect game from Gen G, where they're definitely going to be able to raise these two turrets.
Well,
and there's nothing SK Telecom can do. We're just going to go right into game 2.
Mata trying his best, but everybody's going to be going down here. Pick up the clean ace before we even get into this one. Game 1 will go the way of Gen G. Very big surprise, not what we were expecting coming into this matchup up against SKT for the Titans when you consider them up against Gen G.
Yeah, and this is a massive upset here in game number 1.
Wow. Gen G come out swinging and 21,000 damage from the side of Ruler, who kind of just sat back and rode the train and got really fed and did a bunch of damage and carried the team, so nicely done there.